Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading, and this one is actually inspired by September, which is National Prevention Month. All right, so I don't know if I can say it on YouTube. YouTube's so weird. I don't know if I can say it, but I'll probably put something on the screen that is related to it. This reading is meant to help inspire anybody that needs it to continue moving forward. I believe that everybody is meant to be alive. Everybody is meant to fulfill some sort of mission or purpose, even if the purpose is simply just being around for the people that love you. But we're going to talk about it in each pile. Choose more than one pile if you feel drawn to more than one pile, and send this reading to anybody that you feel may need it as well for a pick-me-up. This is definitely a pick-me-up reading. If you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. All right, let's get started. Hi, pile one, my beautiful pile ones. This is going to be your message around why you are meant to be alive, why you should stay alive, things like that. Before we actually get into this message, I want to let you know that I appreciate you being on my channel, as well as tuning in. And if you choose to like the video or share the video, it is greatly appreciated. We're going to get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile, and then we'll get further into the message. So I'm seeing 24, 36, and 22 as relevant numbers for you. Somebody in here could be a Pisces or an Aquarius. I'm seeing Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries or Taurus, Virgo or Libra, Aries or Taurus again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Libra as the heaviest signs in this pile. Could be yours, could be someone that's in your energy, somebody that's relevant to this reading, okay? So, why are you meant to be alive? Why are you supposed to stay alive? Pile one, I feel like, why are you meant to be alive? It's because there's something about you, especially if this is in regards to how you currently feel. Is that music too loud? Are some of you into music? Are you a musician? Somebody likes music? Hold on. I'm back. It's funny too, because the frequency I have on, I have a mixture of two frequencies. I have an Archangel Michael frequency. Normally when the Archangel Michael frequency is too loud, I'm like, should I turn that down? And that's a sign to me that Archangel Michael is significant. But it's funny, I have a lo-fi station on for a channel called Chill Journal. I don't know if you guys know what that is. And the title of the video is Let Go of What You Can't Control. Okay? So pile one, we got extra messages for you. I feel like your guides may have a lot of messages for you, or you get a lot of messages from your guides. Some of you may feel like you are out of control right now. Like there's things that you want to control that you can't. There's things that you want to come into fruition that hasn't. There's just ways that you've wanted your life to play out that has not played out. And I feel like your spirit team really want you to know that the things that haven't worked out is not a reflection of your worth or worthiness of said thing. A lot of you are very worthy in this pile. A lot of you are meant to inspire others to know their worth as well. Okay. Why are you meant to be alive? Because there's something here about you not fully seeing the extent of what you are meant to achieve just yet. Okay. Many of you could have a tendency to allow your past to hold you back, old versions of you to hold you back, things that you feel like, again, maybe at one point in time you define that thing as successful, that person, that job, that way of living as successful. And in your mind, that may have been the peak of what success was for you at that time, but it's only because you have not fully pushed through and accepted what it is that is meant to come into your life. Okay, a lot of the things that have ended in your life, a lot of the people that are no longer around you, a lot of the people that are being pushed out of your path are not in alignment with your purpose, may not even be safe for you to be around. Pile one. And for a lot of you, the reason why they aren't safe for you is because a lot of y'all in this pile are like truth speakers, truth tellers. Whether you know this or not, I feel like since you were young, you may have been the type of person that had a lot of wisdom, had a lot of knowledge, whether you were saying it or not. Some of you were saying it unknowingly, saying things about people, saying things about bad people and you didn't know that you were doing that, but it was things that were meant to be brought up. I'm also getting an energy here too of you being someone that is very intuitive and again speaks a lot of truth, hard truths that other people may be uncomfortable with, and triggering emotions in people that need to be addressed. This is a part of your existence. Okay, so if people ever reject you or make you feel like you are like uncomfortable to be around or like you don't fit in, it's only because these may be people that don't want to be exposed. These may be people that aren't fully aware of what you know. These are people that have something to hide. Quite frankly, I feel like these are people that have something to hide. May even be people that want you to hide who you are. Okay. Because you're very magical, you're very intuitive, you're very strong. Okay, you have a strong presence, a strong voice. When you speak, it means something. When you tell people the things that you've learned from, the things that you've grown through, it's really, really inspiring. A lot of you are meant to inspire. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, again, if you're not already a public speaker or someone that is speaking to others about your story, about what you've been through, this is a part of your purpose. This is why you need to stay alive. A lot of you are meant to inspire many people into embracing their truth. And I see you being very wealthy. Pile one. If you're not already currently wealthy, I see you being very wealthy when it comes to this. For some of you, this is other people's karma, babe. You might not even know this. And if it's not just your money, I'm getting that you're going to be in alignment with someone. Like you might finally end up meeting the person, the woman, the man, the individual that you're supposed to be with in a relationship that is definitely going to help you align with financial prosperity. If you're someone that doesn't want to be in a relationship, this could be a business partner. This could be a friend. Some of you guys are meant to work with someone or be around someone that inspires your divine masculinity. All right. So you don't have to be a masculine in this pile, but some of you are really meant to go hard for something. Could even be for your kids. If any of you have kids in this pile, I'm seeing 2 kids, or maybe you're meant to have 2 kids, 1 kid, whatever it is. Some of you don't realize that like you are going to be a solid parent. Like a very solid parent. You'll have a partner that's solid, but even if not, I'm getting like you are the foundation of your legacy. You have very big energy, pile one. And your kids would be set for life. Like your kids will be really set if you go forward with whatever type of purpose you feel you have or whatever type of plans you want to implement. Others of you, if this isn't about having literal kids, maybe you work with children, or maybe there's something here about like kids of the future. Like what you don't realize is your impact may be so significant that it will change the course of a lot of people's lives. A lot of the lives of people that are currently in their youth will be impacted by your work in their teens, in their adulthood. You know what I mean? Like there's something here about you knowing who you are and inspiring others by that knowledge. But like I said, I'm getting like some people's karma here for you, or not even just for you. I mean, honestly, some of you, your karma is that pushing through this period of sadness or grief or disappointment will go in your favor. You know, if there's any part of you that's wondering, like, if I keep going, will I be disappointed? I mean, disappointment comes and goes. So I'm not going to say that everything in your life will be peaches and cream, but I definitely get the vibe here where like, if you want to know if you keep going, will you succeed? Absolutely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And you'll get attention for it too, if that's something that you want. And if it's not just simply attention from like large audiences or a crowd, there's something here about how you'll show up in your family. Like some of you are going to be a really big deal. And it's going to be because of the money that you have. And not even just the money that you have and the legacy that you build, but like the work that you've done, the shadow work that you've done, the healing that you've done is intertwined with the money that you're going to bring in. The way you've been able to learn certain lessons, heal from certain things, and still know your worth. Still know your worth, not doubt your worth. Know that you are enough, have always been enough is important here. Many of you may write a book or like create a product or something that will be very, like, it's going to be your pride and joy. It's going to be the thing that puts you on this path of being financially free. Many of you will be financially free in this pile. You create something. Some of you create something that creates justice for other people as well. Not only just you, but I'm getting other people will experience some level of good karma or justice or fairness being given to them through you. So again, even if this is simply like you writing a book that empowers a certain group of people, people will feel like, yes, I have finally came into contact with someone that understands me, that speaks my language. You know, you create a product that a group of people felt like they really needed, that nobody ever tailored towards them or, you know, cared about in the past. Some of you are going to do something that will, again, make people feel like, wow, I really needed someone like Pile 1 to create this for someone like me, so that I can be proud of myself, so that I can know that I am worthy, so that I can know that I am seen. You know, a spotlight being put on you is going to create more visibility for other people like you. And this is why you are meant to be here. You are meant to be alive. You are meant to stay alive. Okay? Many of you in this pile, again, you're truth speakers. You reveal things that are meant to be seen. Your authenticity is your blueprint. And you choosing to pursue and pour into the things that you love and that make you happy are the root of your creation. The fact that you love what you do, or you love who you are, or you love helping others is something that will benefit you. So just stay open. Just stay open to what's to come. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting your intuition. Keep speaking. You know, write the book, start the podcast, have the interview, whatever it is you want to do. And protect your energy. Be around people that are supportive of this energy and that you know carries a similar perspective. All right. So that's all that I have for my Pile 1s. Pile 1, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile 2, welcome and welcome back to my channel, my beautiful Pile 2s. This is going to be your message of why you are meant to be alive. Before I actually get into your message, I'm going to get into the numbers and signs that are most significant in this pile. I'm seeing 41, 9, 26, 9 again, 34, and 33. Somebody in here could be a Taurus or a Gemini, a Virgo or Libra, a Leo or Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Mutable moons could be significant in this pile. Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and Sag moon could be significant. Cancer and Gemini, Virgo and Libra, Cancer and Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are most significant in this pile. All right. Before I actually got into your pile in full while I was shuffling, I was hearing No More Drama by Mary J. Blige. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Okay. No More Drama is like a very, like when I was younger and I would listen to No More Drama, I was like, especially like the music video, I was so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed by the music video because it was so deep and it was so, it's not even that it was dark, but it was very like intense. And for a lot of people, Mary J. Blige is kind of known for that, for like having very, like she has very positive songs, but because of her plight and her struggle and the things that she's been through, a lot of people know of like her going through a lot. And I'm not surprised, her being a Capricorn. Capricorns go through it. Okay. I love my Capricorns, but child, gotta pray for y'all. Gotta pray for y'all. And I don't know if you're in this pile. I don't know if you're in this pile or if you dealt with a Capricorn, or maybe you guys have heavy Saturn placements, but I mean, it is a hard life to be a Capricorn. But you know what? I try to remind Capricorn placements. And if you are a Capricorn placement or you're dealing with one or you have one around you, this is a huge, like, remind your Capricorn friends that this is a thing. Life only gets better as you get older. Okay, life only gets better as you get older. Saturn as a planet is one that lives and thrives off of time and effort and consistent energy. And that is something that only gets more prevalent with time. So I'm getting like some of you, what you choose to put your energy into, what you choose to invest in, hopefully it is you. You will see growth in. And again, even if you're not a Capricorn, I'm getting this is significant for you. You probably are going to only get finer over time. Like some of y'all could have grew up and was like, I don't even look that cute. But as you get older, you're cuter. You're younger looking, you're finer, like life is looking good. I'm getting like that type of vibe off of you. And if you can relate to that, then this is definitely your pile. But if you can't, that's okay. I still feel like that's relevant. Sometimes when we are in moods, we can't fully see these things about ourselves. I'm sure you've heard other readers say stuff like where it's like, some of you, if you don't believe in this, this compliment that I'm giving, then you may want to work on your self-esteem, because that really is a thing. If you hear a reading and the reading's really positive and I'm telling you how great you are and how magical you are and how beautiful your life is going to be, which it actually is, pile two, but you don't believe me, that may be a sign that your perception is off. All right. That your faith is not, your faith tank is not full. And we need to revive that faith tank. We need to put a little bit more step. What do you call it? Spunk in your step. I'm getting somebody in here. You need a pick me up. And that's what I'm trying to do for you right now. Because it looks like you're going to have a rebirth. Pile two, maybe you've had more than one rebirth, you know what I mean? Maybe you have even Scorpio placements in this pile. Some of you may have had more than one rebirth, more than one breakdown where you had to build yourself back up, more than one moment where you probably would have wanted to give up. But I'm here to reassure you that nothing is permanent and everything changes. And that is kind of scary for people who are like, well, I finally got stable. Is that does that mean my stability will go away? Doesn't mean it'll go away, might increase. You know what I mean? That thing might change in a positive way. But from what I'm getting, you are definitely shedding an old version of yourself, or you're meant to. A version of yourself that you haven't shed yet. One where you are 100% yourself, 100% authentic, and you're okay with that. Some of you are still in a phase of life where you are becoming okay with who you are. Okay? Okay with doing things for yourself. Okay with showing up in a way that other people might not like. And if you haven't fully gotten into that space where it's like, I am 100% me, there's nothing about me that you could say or do to shame me at all. I know who I am. If you're not in that space yet, this is why you're meant to stay alive, because it's coming. It's coming. I'm getting a lot of you, some of y'all could be going through the dark night of the soul right now, or maybe you've gone through one in the past and you had to reflect on your childhood and, the experiences you've had. And it could have been very dark experiences, or some of you have reflected on the things that you've seen other people go through and your parents and all kinds of stuff, or lack thereof. And I feel like in the process of doing this, or, you know, if you're currently in the process of doing it and you're looking for like what's going to happen at the end of this, the version of you that you will show up as at the end of whatever type of dark night of the soul, transformation, rebirth that you're currently going through, the version of you that's going to come out is one that is all gas, no brakes. I'm getting somebody, you're going to be revved up. Okay, maybe somebody likes cars in this pile. You're going to be revved up, or you're going to get a new car. Are you worried about your car? You're going to get a new car. Pile 2, or you're going to get a car if you don't have a car. Or you're going to get a chauffeur, boo. Whatever it is that you want. I'm just getting somebody in here. There is going to be no holding you back. Not only that, I feel like some of you, you know, I don't know how you guys feel about love in this pile, because I know there's a variety of people that are watching. But if some of you have ever felt like you haven't found the love that you want, or you haven't aligned with the person that you're supposed to be with, you are going to be so in alignment with somebody in the future. They're literally coming your way right now. Either this person is already in your life, or for some of you, it's a completely new person and they are on the way. They are on the way because you're finally doing the work. They are on the way because you prayed for this person. Prayer matters in this pile. Okay? If you ever feel lost or confused, pray. If you ever need assistance, pray. If you ever just want to show gratitude for what is here or what's to come, pray. Pile 2. Because I'm getting like your guides, God, source, spirit hears you clearly. You're very connected to source. This honestly might be why you keep having these transformations and these endings, because, you know, some people hate the quote like God gives his hardest battles to his strongest warriors. But in this case, like, I'm getting some of you guys are really like machines. Like, some of you are actually clearing out a lot of past life karma. You may have had a really heavy past life. And in this lifetime, you might be like, dang, why is life so hard? Like, why am I going through so much? It's because you are clearing out these lessons so you can fulfill your mission. And your mission seems very clear. For some of you, one of your biggest missions is to be in love. Which I think, again, is ironic, because that No Drama song and everything has to do with Mary J. Blige, like, going through abuse and experiencing some really negative things, and, you know, showing images and imagery of different things that people have gone through that may have been more diminishing and negative and, you know, sad for most people. And a lot of times when we have sad experiences, we want to give up. We want to give up so bad. But some of you are not going to give up. And by you not giving up and keeping the faith and staying hopeful and staying optimistic and visualizing what you want and manifesting what you want, there is somebody coming in. For somebody in here, not all of you, somebody in here could be in the LGBTQ community. You don't have to be, but if you are, and that's a part of like the non-truth that you're living, if you're currently in a state of being in denial of that, some of you are going to align with someone that you want to be with, that wants to be with you, and it is going to be a really, really beautiful relationship. For some of you, I'm speaking to a man in this pile, like a masculine. Some of you are masculines and you're going to align with another masculine. Others of you, you could be feminines, but you're going to be a feminine aligning with another feminine, and both of you are going to equally pursue each other. Others of you, this is just it could be, I was going to say it's the same. I was going to say it's the same smack situation. So somebody in here, it definitely could be same smacks. But for others of you, it could be opposite. It could be opposite. Even though I'm picking up on this energy real heavy, it could be opposite. It could be opposite in this pile. And if it is opposite, somebody's just going to love you. For some of you, you already know this person. This person could literally be thinking about you right now as we speak. If any of you are sad and you're like, you know, I'm so sad. Like, life is draining and, you know, all of these different things. There is somebody on the planet that just is so grateful that you exist. Yeah. They love you. For some of you, it's okay. If you're not actually knowing who this person is, I don't know if you have a following or if you have an audience. Pile two, some of y'all could have an audience. Like you have people who watch what you do for work or follow your business or something like that. If you have an audience or if you have a group of people that are able to watch you, this person is amongst those people. If it's not someone that you already know, some of you are manifesting a counterpart. And this person is watching you, and this is going to be the person you end up with. Some of you are meant to have a child with this person. Okay. So for some of you, again, I mean, it could be an adopted child, but for some of you, this is, a heterosexual relationship. And this person is watching you and they're going to come towards you. And for some of you, this person is all gas, no brakes. Like this person is real serious about you. This person is real serious about you, pal, too. They will never let you go. Okay? They don't want to let you go. And again, if they already know you, they really don't want to let you go. Yeah. This person feels like you make them a better person. This relationship is ordained as well. Whoever I'm talking to, if any of you are in connection with this person or are meant to connect with someone, this is a relationship that's being divinely guided. It's ordained. And I feel like it's going to come after a phase of you, again, like, I don't know, denying who you are. If this is a sexuality thing, some of you guys are denying who you are or just are not fully embracing who you are, not showing the world who you are. And this is why this situation isn't coming into fruition fully. But for others of you, if this isn't about you being in denial of that, maybe it's about your intuitive abilities. Maybe it's about the path you're supposed to be on. Some of you guys feel like, some of you are living a life that feels normal to you, but maybe you're supposed to be doing something more magical, more mystical, more purposeful. And by doing so, this situation will fall into alignment as well. I try to remind people, when you're in your life purpose, you find your life partner. Okay? So somebody in here, if you don't like your job or you don't feel like you're in your purpose or you don't feel like you're doing what you need to do, you probably aren't in alignment with the person you're supposed to be with. Some of you could have felt this way in the past, and maybe you aligned with this person in the past and they're coming back around. But for others of you, I'm getting like this could be a new experience. Okay? A new experience where you'll discover more of yourself by going within. Some of y'all need to spend some time going within, listening to your heart right now and making a clear path for what you want to manifest. All right. But again, if you feel like times are hard right now or your love life sucks or you just don't like where things are going, things are getting better. And the reason why you should stay on the planet is because you're going to have somebody to celebrate these things with, to go through these times with. It's not going to be hard and lonely. You're going to have an equal if you don't already have an equal. Yeah. Like I feel like two people are going to just be so happy to be with each other. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that real heavy. And some of y'all have like an ex or an old partner or something that's going to be so sad. Not to say that we're happy that this person is sad, but I'm getting like there's somebody in your energy that's going to be so sad. Could even be a family member. Maybe you had a family member that didn't want you to, come out or didn't want you to have a healthy relationship or anything like that. And if that is the case, this person is going to be disappointed. Maybe that's what you want. Right? Maybe you want this person to be disappointed because you're being authentic, like you don't care. For others of you, though, again, if this is like a heterosexual relationship, which I'm not going to say for a majority of you it is, for a lot of you it is, but I'm picking up on a lot of LGBTQ things in this pile. However, for those of you where this is a traditional heterosexual relationship, you have an ex or something, this person's going to be mad. They're not going to do nothing. They're just going to be sad. Yeah, because they're no longer in your life because they did something. Like, if this is no more drama vibes, this person did something that really made you never want to be with them again. Some of you have someone in your past that like you don't want to be with. All right. Or you have a family member that you're like, I don't want to do anything to make you happy, to be quite honest. I'm living my life for me. And this person is going to, like, their karma is going to be the fact that you get everything that you want and more. Yeah. You get everything that you want and more because you chose yourself, because you chose to be authentic, because you stopped lying about being happy with that person, or you stopped lying about being who you are and you chose to move forward. All right. So that's what I'm getting in this pile. I hope you enjoyed this pile 2. This was very deep. I love you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile 3, my beautiful pile 3s. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you for viewing. Whether you're already here, been here, just new. I don't know what I'm saying in this all. Pile 3, I was channeling before I got into your pile. I was hearing Take Me Out by Fran Ferdinand. All right. Do you guys know that song? That song immediately makes me think about, I can't remember if it's Rock Band or if it's Guitar Hero. Either way, somebody in here, you might like music, you might like instruments, you might like band, all right? You might be someone that likes to dance. You might be someone that likes to play games and things like that. And I actually had to look up the song before I actually got into the pile. And apparently the song is a mix up of different things, but overall it's a metaphor about someone wanting to shoot their shot or say something, but being afraid of rejection. All right. Or assuming they're going to be rejected. I don't know if this is you or someone else. But if somebody is wanting to shoot their shot, you need to stay alive. You need to stay alive. You need to stay alive so this person can shoot their shot. Or maybe some of you are the one that wants to make a move. And if that is the case, again, some of you'll never know until you try. Okay, so let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile, and then I'll get into your message. Right, so I'm seeing 45, 33, 14, 41, and 35. All right, is relevant numbers in this pile. Somebody could be a Virgo or a Libra. Someone could be a Leo or a Cancer or a Gemini, a Sagittarius. Someone could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Someone could be a Scorpio, an Aries, a Taurus, Gemini, a Leo, a Virgo. 1441 is a relevant angel number for somebody in this pile. Aries, Virgo, Gemini. All right. This could be your sign. This could be somebody else's sign. These are relevant signs in this pile. Now, why are you meant to be alive? Pile 3. Pile 3, you are meant to be alive because you haven't even seen the full extent of your potential yet. Like, some of you are either sleeping on yourselves, or some of you you just haven't lived life how you need to live it just yet. And for some reason, I get a real happy vibe in this pile. So I don't know if you're very happy, or again, if you're going to be very happy by continuing to live. But I kind of get that vibe. Like, some of you, life is only going to get better the more you understand that you are in control and that you are capable of whatever you want to achieve. All you have to do is be devoted to a certain path. Now, for some of you, this could definitely be about your career. If there's something creative that you want to do in your career, some of you have already gained some level of recognition for this thing, right? Maybe you haven't gotten the full extent of recognition that you want, but I'm getting like, and you could still be successful and still have not gotten the recognition that you want for something. Like, let's say you are a musician, but you really want to be known for cooking, right? And maybe some people have seen you cook and they're like, oh, you know how to cook a little bit. Okay, we like that. But they don't know that, like, you could write a whole cookbook. Some of you are going to do something like that. Like, Some of you have a talent that you're already pursuing, but when you show people this other talent, or you expand on this other thing that you love, it's like now you have a whole new fan base. Now you have a whole new audience. Now you have a whole new branch of people that love you for this thing. Others of you, if this isn't about having more than one talent, because I was getting that vibe, some of you, it's just simply about the talent that you have currently that you aren't pursuing at your fullest potential. Like, some of you may not see long term in this thing. You might be doubting it. You might feel like other people are doubting you. You know, some of you, I'm not going to lie, somebody in here, you haven't even started this thing how you need to start it. It's time to start. Why are you meant to be alive? Because you have not touched your purpose yet. Others of you, you have touched your purpose, but there's like an energy here of needing to be more practical in your planning. Okay, you need to be more practical in whatever it is that you're planning, but also you need to know that how you choose to view your reality and what you're pursuing matters. And if you don't think it's going to be successful, or if you feel like what you're doing is a waste of time, or if you feel like you're not capable of being the boss or being the lead or, you know, taking control, putting yourself in the spotlight, whatever it is, then you'll never achieve it. It's as simple as that. Somebody in here, you may feel like, oh, I'm not supposed to do this. That's not really my thing, or this isn't going to go anywhere, or this is a failure. It didn't turn out how I wanted it to. You need to try another angle. You need to try another angle. And not only do you need to try another angle, for some of you, it might not even be that you need to try another angle. For some of you, it's just like, be consistent. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't give up. Pile 3, don't give up. Whatever it is that you want to do, don't give up. Even if this is love related, like some of you, I don't know if this is about a specific person or if this is about like just you in general being the type of person that's like, yeah, I really want to be in love and I really want to have a solid relationship and stuff like that. But I don't think that it's going to work out for me how I want it to. What is the practical plan? Like, have you made a plan? Like, are you making moves? Are you pursuing this thing how you need to? Like, are you just saying that you want it, but not going after it? Yeah. Like, what do you want? I'm getting some of you need to make a move or, set your sights on something and go after it. Or some of you need to put yourself in positions where you are around people or, like people that you'd want to be with. For others of you, I'm getting a real heavy message around your career. And I really like this. Like, what some of you don't know is, especially if you already have success, you don't even have to have a lot of success. Whatever you have is successful. You got 200 followers on that page, baby. You did it. If you have, you could even have, I just saw a girl on Threads say something where she was like, I just made $50, my first 50 off of my, like, being a full-time entrepreneur. I had to like the post. I'm like, are you kidding me? $50 is a huge deal. Depending on whatever she's doing, it's like, that's amazing. And for somebody in the world, it might not seem big, but okay, I want you to pull a free 50 out right now. Like, tell me that's not a lot when you don't have anything at all. Not to say look, I'm not trying to talk bad about you. I'm not trying to talk bad about you in this Pow 3, but I'm getting this energy here. Like, this is for you. This is me hyping you up. Is somebody telling you like, you only got that many followers, or, you've been stuck at that number for so long, or, you only got these many likes or whatever. If anybody tries to hate on you, Pow 3, they don't even know what your future looks like. They have no idea what your future looks like. If you keep going, trust and believe. Trust and believe. I can't stress this enough. Trust and believe. You will prove people wrong. There is somebody in your energy that is trying to doubt you right now. You will prove people wrong. You keep going, Pow 3. Keep going, Pow 3. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, whatever your dream is, keep going. For real. And follow your heart. Don't worry about what your head's saying. Your head's telling you you're failing. Your head's telling you you're ugly. Your head's telling you that it's not going to work out. Your head's telling you that this is something that isn't possible. But what is your heart saying? What is your heart saying? If your heart said go for it, go for it. If your heart says it's going to work out, it's going to work out. One way or another. All right? Somebody likes guitars for real, because that made me think about Blondie. Okay. Which is so crazy. Why is this coming up like this? Maybe some of you guys, again, maybe you're just into music, you dance around. Maybe you need to change up the music you listen to. You need to listen to stuff that pumps you up. Maybe you're dealing with someone that is a musician. I don't know. I'm just getting an energy here of like you needing to believe in what you want. And if it doesn't work out in the lane that you're currently in, you're still going to get what you want, but maybe in another lane, or maybe doing the other thing that you love. The thing that you're doubting, the things that you doubt are the things that you need to pursue. For real. The people you're meant to connect with, some of you guys are meant to connect with a different type of audience or more people. And right now you're like thinking more than acting. It's time to act. It's time to act. Why are you meant to stay alive? Because you might put in the work right now and it might seem like a lot right now. And you might feel like, oh man, like, is this getting me anywhere right now? But there will come a time where the money is passive, baby. For real. Somebody in this pile, you're meant to be wealthy and it's like money on tap. I said, where would a free 50 come from? It's coming to you. It's going to come to you. Random money will come to you. Random money will be coming to you. For some of you, you're already experiencing this. But for others of you, I'm getting like things will start pouring in because you made a practical plan and you stuck to it. And because you believed that the universe was supporting you in this. Somebody in here has healing hands. Like something about your hands are magical. So again, I don't know if it's like you're painting, you're cooking, you're making music, you're writing, like you're doing makeup, you're doing magical things, massages, Reiki, something. Some of y'all are meant to be doing something with these healing hands and helping people, healing people. Again, it doesn't have to be physically touching these people, like making a product, making a meal, writing a paper, writing the book, making the music, playing the instrument. Like something about your hands are healing. Some of you too, I'm also getting, this is a side note. Some of you tattoo artists are significant in this pile as well. Somebody in here, if you are like concerned about your aesthetic as well. I don't know why this is significant. Maybe some of you are like, I don't really like my style right now. I don't really think that, like, I don't know what I'm, it's kind of giving me like when you cut your hair and you're like in that weird phase of like, is my hair going to grow? Is it going to look cute? Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I fit? You're only going to get finer. Pile 3. You're only going to get finer and wealthier, boo. Like, life's going to get easier when you go after the thing you're supposed to go after, when you're consistent with it, when you understand that you are meant to be a big deal. Some of you have more than one talent, more than one energy, more than one like business you're supposed to own. Some of you are supposed to own more than one business. If you already do that, great. If you don't, I'm getting like more than one. And I'm getting more than one business. Like maybe some of you do hair. You're also going to have food. And you're also going to do something where you're teaching people financial literacy. Like I'm getting like you could have more than one thing. Yeah. And the money's going to be coming in. You're selling a product. You're teaching a course. You're doing another thing. Like some of you are meant to be in that vein of success. And when the success hits, it'll feel like, I feel like some of you are going to be shocked by how successful something is for you. All you got to do is pursue it, though. And it's not like you haven't touched or tasted success yet. Some of y'all have already experienced, like some of you have already had experiences that are just like unbelievably lucky, super aligned. Like, ain't no way. For some reason, I'm getting the example of like, let's say you could be a celebrity in this pile, but let's say you are a regular person, right? Quote unquote regular. Celebrities are still regular people too, but I digress. I'm getting an energy here though, where like, you might view yourself as a regular person and you own a business or something like that. But some of you have already came into contact with like people you look up to or people you are fans of. So whether you physically met them, or maybe they liked your post, maybe they reposted your post, maybe they like they did something, like they followed you or something like that. Some of y'all have came into contact with people that you really vibe with or look up to, and that is even more confirmation for you, pile 3, that success is in alignment with you. Being well known for something is in alignment with you. Like your energy is floating in circles where money populates. Okay? You're already in alignment with more money, more status. And for some reason, this is why you're meant to stay alive. Like, is that what you're looking for? If that's what you're looking for, it's coming. If that's not what you're looking for, I don't know. Like, maybe some of you guys have a version of life that you haven't even touched yet. That if you were to pursue something, you would see. But for a lot of you, I'm getting, you've already been in this energy. You've already, you could have already had experiences where it's like, wow, how did I meet this person? Wow, how did I have that experience? Wow, what are the odds? Like, you are having what are the odds moments. Yes. And it's like, it's a what are the odds moments, because you're going to be in alignment with this. This is like your future. This is your life. Yes. At some point in time, you will be the person that follows somebody or likes somebody's post or reposts something of this person, and they go, whoa, not pile 3. Bruh. Pile 3 just liked my thing. Pile 3 just followed me. Pile 3 just bought a product. I just got asked out by Pile 3. Pile 3 just flirted with me. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. You're a big deal, Pile 3. Okay. So that's all that I had. Pump yourself up. You need to listen to music that pumps you up or something. I love this. Okay, so that's all that I have, Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this message. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile 4, welcome back to my channel. I'm so grateful that you are here today. Let's get into your message, the numbers and the signs that are most relevant, and then I'll get further into why you are meant to be here, why you are meant to stay here. I'm seeing 39, 6, 40, and 39 again. Random, right? 39 again, 26, 43, and 31. All right. Somebody in here could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, a Cancer or a Gemini, a Aries or a Taurus, a Leo or a Virgo, a Leo or a Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. Those are the most prominent signs in this pile. Now, pile 4. Funny enough, this pile is about romance. It's about love, for sure, without a doubt. Without a doubt, it's for sure about romance. Now, listen. Some of you have already came into contact with the person that you are meant to be with. Okay? I want to say forever, but, I don't want to just say it and not really have any huge backing behind it. But for what I'm getting, it is a forever thing. But this is the thing. I'm getting 2 different messages. Either some of you have been in a relationship and was disappointed by this relationship, moved away from it, maybe are more focused on yourself, could be meeting new people, whatever it is, and you're coming into contact with your forever person. Or for some of you, there's something here about, let me see, major arcana, if what I'm thinking is right. No. Okay, so it's another message, y'all. Some of you have had failed relationships in the past. Yes. You may be focused on yourself right now as well because of this. Like, some of you could have been in connections where you and this person mutually were too focused on other things to prioritize each other, or you and this person knew that there was potential for you to be together, but it didn't work out, or whatever it is. And I feel like your spirit team want you to know that you can trust your gut on something. Now, for some of you, what you can trust your gut on is the fact that you and this person are going to come back around to each other. Okay? That's for somebody in here. Some of y'all, you want to know if you're going to reconcile with somebody. You will. And this is a part of the reason why you are meant to stay here. Because if you're so sad about an ending and you're like, I just don't even want to do anything with my life. Your spirit team are saying, keep living your life. They're going to come back around, right? Things are going to work out. But for others of you, where it's a situation where things ended and maybe you were devastated, but it really wasn't meant to be. You were supposed to go on two different paths, even if you guys were perfect for each other, or quote unquote perfect for each other. I'm getting like, it just wasn't meant to be. And the reason why it wasn't meant to be was because you were really meant to learn how to love yourself. Pile 4. Some of you were really meant to learn how to love yourself. Some of y'all took a chance on a relationship that did not work out, and the ending of that situation triggered you into loving yourself. Maybe at one point in time you were really like defending this person or defending this dynamic or something like that, and it still didn't work out. But now you're in a space where, because of that experience, you've learned how to defend yourself, and you've learned how to be more authentic, and you've learned how to distinguish between the people who are a part of your soul tribe and who just wants to be around you. And I'm getting, because you've done that inner work, there's something here about a phase of life that either is currently happening. Does that sound right? There's either a phase of life that's currently happening for you, or one that is coming up where you're going to meet somebody and you're going to know. You're going to know. Yeah. Some of you have already met this person. Some of you have came into contact with someone romantically, and this is your person. Like, you're supposed to be with this person. Maybe you're kind of confused about whether you want to embrace them because you've been single for so long, or you've been focused on yourself for so long, or, you don't know if this person feels the same way. I'm getting an energy here where you and this person feel the exact same way. If you've already came into contact with this person, you and this person feel the exact same way. If you haven't came into contact with anybody just yet, and you're like grieving some sort of past relationship or something like that, for some of you, like I said, you could be on the side of things where I just saw 555 on the timestamp. That may be confirmation for somebody. For some of you, you are on the side of the storyline where it's like it didn't work out, but it is meant to work out. So you will come back together. You will be with this person, and you'll be with this person when you both have reached a point of feeling whole within yourselves. Or for others of you, you learn some major lessons within that dynamic, so that when you come into contact with this new person, or since you've aligned with this new person, it's like whole nother ball game. Whole nother ball game. Whoever your person is, the person you're meant to be with, you're going to feel very at home with this person, and not toxic, dysfunctional upbringing type of vibes. I'm getting like, when I say at home, I really mean like you have finally found someone that sees you, loves you. Yeah. For all that you are, and everything you've become while being on your own, and everything you were. This person's going to love every phase of you. Yeah. Somebody thinks you are so beautiful. Some of you are very beautiful. If you don't know that you're beautiful, pile 4, you're very beautiful. Yeah, you're very beautiful. And maybe in the past, again, you've been in relationships and things where you didn't feel chosen, or you didn't feel safe. You didn't feel like you could be yourself. You didn't feel accepted. Some of you were in very superficial relationships in the past. Even if they were stable financially, they were not very emotionally fulfilling, or they were not very nurturing to you on a soul level. There's something here about you coming into contact with someone who loves you on a soul level. Yeah. Like, you've already experienced the phase of life where it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm with someone who makes me look good, or, provides something for me. But it's like this next person, even though I feel like this next person is also stable, you both will be stable in your energy. There's something here about the emotions within this dynamic. The emotions are so strong, telepathic. Some of you dream about each other, or you will. Yeah. Yep. Again, this could be somebody you already know. Some of you already know this person, and in the past, maybe people didn't want you to be with this person, or maybe there were like weird interferences, things that you had to learn how to do in order to, I guess, maintain this connection. But it didn't work out, or it ended anyway, or it just, yeah, it didn't work out how you wanted it to. But I'm getting like, in the future, either you and this person are going to be back together, but in a different space, mentally, physically, spiritually. Or there's something here about you meeting someone because you chose to focus on yourself, because you're choosing to focus on yourself. You're going to meet someone. Yeah. Yeah. For some of you, there's something here about like some sort of anxiety ending. Somebody was either putting you in a state of anxiety, or some of you had anxiety around the future. You're going to meet somebody where it's like, they're going to be like, I don't know, they're going to ease your mind. They're going to ease your mind. Yeah. You're going to move out of this space of feeling at a lack. For some of you, if you're feeling at a lack financially right now, you might meet someone that's going to inspire you to get out of financial poverty. For some of you, though, I'm getting a strong vibe again that this is like during a single phase. So I don't know if you're currently single. If you're currently single, this could be what you're already aligned with. But for others of you, it's like you may become single. Not wishing any bad on your relationship if you have one. But something needs time. You're still growing. You're still evolving. You're still changing. So if you give it time, I see a lot of you reaching a point where like you might get to the point where you don't know if you want to date. I'm getting some of you might reach a point where you're like, I don't know if I want to date because I've learned how to love myself so much. Like I finally came home to myself. I finally feel like I am lovable. I've transitioned out of an old phase of my life, a phase that I thought I'd never get over. And now that I'm here, like, is this real? I feel like it is real. Yeah. There were just some adjustments that were needed to you, to the situation, to your life in general. Like some of you are really going to start embodying what you believe in, or who you are, or like the wisdom that you've gained. And the more mature and solid you become as an individual on your own time, the more likely your future partner or the person that comes in is going to match that energy. But yeah, I keep getting like something about you being beautiful. Somebody, I don't know if you don't feel beautiful right now, if you don't think your life is beautiful right now, if you're comparing yourself to people or something. I don't know what you would have to, like, why you wouldn't feel beautiful. For some of you, this relationship's going to be beautiful. You and this person together, oh my God, very beautiful. This new person, okay? Because again, maybe some of you were like really hung up on the fact that you and a past person were really attractive, or you and this past person would have really worked out, or whatever it is. But I'm getting like this new connection. Not only is this person beautiful, you are beautiful. But it's like the love that you have for one another is so evident. Yeah. For some reason, I'm hearing, what song is that? I'm hearing a J. Cole song. Can't remember. I also was hearing a Janae song before I got into the pile, and I can't remember that either. I'm going to have to look at my playlist. Something, music could be significant, or there's something here about, those artists, or I don't know. They're old songs too. They're not newer songs. So, it's like this vibe of like there being an old song, but a new vibe. So again, I don't know if this is an old person coming back transformed in a different vibe, or if it's a thing where, again, it's like your energy, like the love, this type of love is the type where, you know how, and I've talked to people about this before, you know how some people feel like the older you get, the less likely you are to experience a love where you're not jaded, you're not disappointed, you're not super cynical or anything like that. I feel like this is the type of love where like you're going to always feel very young with this person no matter how old you get, because there's something very pure or healing about your dynamic. Like you'll never feel like, I don't know, even if you're just meeting each other, you'll feel like teenagers again. Yeah. I guess it's your inner children, your soulmates. Yeah. You've manifested this, or this is what you're manifesting. So why are you meant to be here? You're meant to be here because there's someone that you're supposed to be with, that you're meant to build a life with, even after heartbreak, even after disappointment, even after all the things you feel like potentially you were staying alive for in the past. I don't know. But the reason why you need to stay alive is because either you've already came into contact with this person, so like there's no need for you to keep dwelling on the past, or for some of you, you haven't came into contact with this person yet. Give it some time. Like if you're doubting your love life, or you feel like things aren't going to work out, it's coming in. You just need time. I'm getting that so heavy. Like it's a timing thing. Okay. So that's all that I have for my pile fours. Thank you so much for watching pile four. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you enjoyed this. And I love you. All right. Talk to you guys later. Pile 5, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much for watching this video. Before we actually get into your message, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 42, 18, 1, 30, and 41. All right. Those could be relevant numbers for you, ages, things like that. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Gemini. I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, Virgo again. Someone could be a Taurus or a Gemini, an Aquarius or a Capricorn, a Pisces or an Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, and Aquarius are relevant in this pile. Pile 5, why are you meant to be alive? Because you haven't loved yourself fully yet. You might think you have, but I'm getting there's more room to love you. more room to discover what it is about you that other people love. Okay? Even if you don't feel as loved as you want to be right now, I'm getting it's partially because you're not loving yourself how you need to be loved. Like there's something here about you not believing in yourself enough to show up in a way where other people can love you fully. Some of you, for my masculines in this pile, you're very sensitive. Very sensitive, very intuitive, very sensitive. Some of you could have Native American roots. You don't have to. I'm just getting something here about like shamanism. You could be from any tribe, background, whatever it is. There's something here about someone being a shaman. For others of you, if you're a feminine, you could still be a shaman as well. Some of you have ancestors on the other side that are shamans though. But you could be a shaman. And I feel like if you are, again, it's like there's facets of your personality. There's aspects of who you are. There's, traits and things like that that you've inherited from your ancestors or from your experiences even that you haven't fully embraced and celebrated yet. And it's time. Yeah, it's time. Because your life is going to pick up pace. Your life's going to pick up pace. As soon as you start accepting yourself and loving yourself, you could be doing it right now. But if you aren't, I'm getting as soon as you start loving yourself, focusing on yourself, not only that, going after what it is you feel you deserve, love-wise, friendship-wise, career-wise, you will see a significant shift. Somebody in your energy wants to tell you that they miss you. They regret whatever happened between the two of you. If they didn't see your worth before, they see it now. Or this is something that's going to happen. As you learn more about yourself and love yourself more and focus more on yourself, there's something here about someone realizing like, I'm hearing You're Still the One by Shania Twain. Yeah. Even if you don't want to be with this person, somebody's going to be like, somebody feels like you are the key, like the missing piece, the key to something. You don't realize that you are, or you do know that you are, but you're like shaming yourself for it. I don't know. I'm picking up on shame in this pile. Somebody in here is like ashamed of being different from other people. Like maybe you don't realize that you show up this way, but there is like an air of shame. And if this isn't your energy, okay, because somebody in here might be like, I ain't ashamed. If it's not you being ashamed of who you are or what you like or how you show up, there is something here about like other people being ashamed of who they are and viewing you and seeing you and being inspired to be more like you. This is a part of your purpose. The more you love yourself, the more authentic you are, the more in alignment you are, the more people will start to realize, like, why am I not like that? Why haven't I pursued my dreams? Why am I not loving myself unconditionally? Why am I not being authentic? Why am I not going within and, listening to my guides and connecting with my angels? And something like that is significant. Yeah. Like some of you definitely struggle with mental health issues in this pile. Okay? And I kind of got that in different piles, but in this pile specifically, I am getting like some of you definitely suffer from some form of a mental health issue, whether it's depression, anxiety, anything like that. And there's like this energy here of you going through ascensions and maybe experiencing periods of stagnation or periods of time where you're meant to sacrifice certain things, and you taking it as a sign that like things just aren't working out or life is just not, benefiting you right now or something like that. Like some of y'all really get down in the dumps. But it's all mental. Boo. There's something here about it being all in your head. Something is all in your head. Things aren't even as bad as you think they are. And even if something is bad, even if something is like weird going on, some of you don't realize like the things that you think are not working in your favor are still working in your favor. Some of y'all definitely got somebody that wants to come around and apologize. They're already feeling this. And if it's not just apologize, it's like they want to make things right. Like, yeah, they might apologize, but I'm getting like, it's not just apologize. Like somebody is viewing you as ideal. You are what they want. And maybe you feel this way. Maybe some of you feel this way. And maybe right now you're kind of like hard on yourself because you're like, why don't I have it in me to pursue this person? Why don't I have it in me to like, why am I not ready for this? Somebody in here can be like hard on themselves about love. Picking up on this. Or even about life. Like I said, it could be a career thing as well, a spiritual path thing. You're like, how come I can't just love myself? Why don't I accept myself? Why don't I understand that this is my purpose? Why am I not okay with who I am? You need a second. You need a second. You need some time to go within, to unblock your intuition. And for some of you, this is what someone else did. Someone else took some time to go within and they're realizing like, wow, I really miss Pow 5. Or wow, like Pow 5 has changed my perspective on life by just being themselves. Some of you are super wise, very healing, very connected to the divine. Yeah. Very innocent. Some of you don't realize how innocent you are as well. I don't care how you feel you've shown up in the past. There's something about your energy that feels very innocent. Or somebody in your energy has like a very innocent energy. Like their heart is very innocent. Their heart is very pure. And that may like trigger you. Like I said, somebody might come in and say something to you. Or someone is going to do something. This could even be too. This is so funny to me. I mean, this isn't funny, but for some of you, if you have like a favorite musician or something like that, or a favorite like artist or something, this could even be a thing where like somebody puts out something, a piece of work, a song, a book, anything like that. Somebody might create something that will really strike a chord in you. That's going to make you go, why am I not loving myself? Like, why am I not doing what I want to do? Why am I not being who I want to be? And for some reason, that is significant when it comes to staying alive or being alive, because what you don't realize is either this person is going to inspire you to get in alignment with a path where you are so fulfilled. Like you get your justice. You are so fulfilled. You are so confident. You are so in your body. Like I'm getting somebody is going to have a very spiritual experience. Shadow work related. Somebody's doing shadow work, or you will be. And it's really going to help you gain the life that you want, the love that you want, the experiences that you want. Yeah, the wisdom that you want. The person that you want. Some of y'all want to be in a relationship with somebody. You're going to be in a relationship with somebody. A solid relationship at that. Very solid, very healthy. Yes, everything that you want. Wow, I love this. Everybody in these piles, y'all. Love. Love is either here or love is on the way. Love is on the way. You're manifesting this. It's all about your energy. Where is your energy going? What are you focused on? Why is this in reverse? Some of you are needing to stop viewing certain things as bad or like, yeah. I don't know what you're viewing as bad. Like, I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it's like a way of living. Some of you feel bad for being single. Yeah. Some of you feel bad for being single, like maybe choosing yourself, focusing on yourself right now. Like I said, that's what I'm saying, like loving yourself. Some of y'all feel bad for loving yourself currently. Maybe you feel like that's the wrong thing to do, or, you know, you're a late bloomer, you're behind, other people are doing different things and you're not. But when you break out of feeling that way, you're going to get what you want. The reason why you have taken so long, or why your guides have kind of delayed the things that you've been trying to call in, it's all because you are meant to learn some sort of significant spiritual lesson. And for some of you, there are aspects of yourself, of your personality, of your existence that you either feel disconnected from, or you don't realize like aren't bad. I don't know why I'm getting like you think certain things are bad that aren't. Okay? Could even be like your emotions. Some of you are very emotional and you're like, I can't talk about my emotions. I can't feel this way. I can't. Why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah, close out that cycle. Close out that cycle. Some of y'all need to close out a cycle of like caring too much about what other people think, or trying to fit in, or, you know, taking the path that society has told you to take. Like, some of y'all got to break out of that so you can align with what you actually want. And for some of you right now, you really want to love yourself. So you will. For others of you, you really want to make sure you are prepared for something solid. And you will be. Yeah. But you're moving away from toxic connections, or you're moving away from dynamics where you feel like you can't be yourself, or you're moving away from investments where you're not fully supported. And I mean in your entirety. Many of you are royalty. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter. Somebody in here, you're like royalty in the spiritual realm. And maybe you haven't fully accepted that yet, or you don't understand that. For some of you, it's because you've been through so much, or like maybe you guys have had like a checkered past or something. Forgive yourself. Power 5, forgive yourself. Everything happens for a reason. I'm getting where you're headed next is exactly where you need to be. Don't get too hung up on the past. I feel like people want you to be hung up on the past, or like want you to feel bad for who you've been, or whatever it is. That's not you. That's not you anymore. You've changed. Yeah. And you love yourself more, or you will. You're being told to love yourself more. The more you love yourself, the more other people have no other choice but to respect the love you have for yourself. Might not have no other choice but to love you too. Some of you are very lovable. You know, you give love. You want to receive love. You spread love. Yes, you're a good person. Power 5, you're a really good person. So why are you meant to be here? Why are you meant to stay here? Because there is so much more life that you need to experience. A version of life where you're in love with yourself in the least egoic way possible. You're not even in your ego. It's like on a soul level, you know, like I am lovable. I am worthy. I am a big deal. Maybe somebody tells you that. Maybe somebody lets you know. And then you're like, yeah, like, I don't know. But that's all that I'm seeing from my Power 5s. Thank you so much for watching, Power 5. I love you. I appreciate you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile 6, last but not least, you're the pile that chose image 6. Before I actually get into your pile, I want to let you know that I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 31, 8, 13 and 25 as the most relevant numbers. Somebody could be an Aries or a Taurus. Somebody could be a Leo or a Virgo. I'm also getting Taurus and Libra, as well as Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Somebody could also be a Scorpio, as well as a Cancer or a Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Libra again. All right. I'm also getting Gemini, a bit of Gemini. Now, this pile is nice. It's very, there seems to be some sort of complexity. I never know how to say it. Complexity, I don't know, in this pile. And I feel like there's more than one message that I want to get out to you. One of the messages I want to get out to you, pile 6, is that you are a star seed. All right. Some of you may already know this. Others of you, now you know. You are a star seed. You are meant to change a lot of people's lives amongst another group of people. There's many star seeds on the planet. And there's many people with different purposes. But for you in particular, I'm getting like, some of you may have felt like at some point in time, like your purpose wasn't clear, or your past may have given you the perception that you were like, again, one person amongst many, but you weren't special. When we talk about this star seed stuff, yes, there are more than one person that identifies as being a star seed, but there's something about your impact individually amongst that collective of people that is being highlighted in the reading. Some of you are very powerful empaths, intuitives, goddess, godly type of energy people. And you could even come from family members who have similar energies. Like some of you have ancestors that were also very connected to the divine, very in tune with themselves, very regal, very royal, very beautiful people. Your culture seems very rich in this pile, whatever your culture is. Some of you are from Africa. Some of you could be from different parts of Europe. Some of you are from India. I'm even getting Aboriginal people. Some of you are Native American. Some of you are African American. Like there's something here about your culture being very, like, I want to say thick. Some of y'all might be thick. Or there's something here about like something just being very rich and thick about you. Okay? We love that for you. But it's coming up as significant because, yes, because somebody could even have an accent. I'm talking about thick, like you have a thick accent. But it's coming up as relevant because some of you need to know that your ancestors have a specific vision for you that they want to assist you in achieving. And it's one where you are fully yourself. It's one where you are fully yourself, manifesting the life that you want and inspiring others to do the same. Some of you, there's something here where like your path may not be easy. There may be times where you really are like struggling to see why you were meant to do what you're doing, or why your guides are putting you through so much, or again, like I'm getting some of you in this pile, besides even just your culture, you could have certain things about you that separate you from the rest. You could be in the LGBTQ community. You could be disabled. You could have certain disabilities. Yes, I'm getting that in this pile. Some of you could even be neurodivergent or autistic, or you have ADHD, or, a speech impediment or anything like that. Like there's something here where like maybe to others, there seems to be some sort of disadvantage for you. And it may not even be a visible disadvantage. Like some of you, you could have social anxiety or anything like that. But these are things that you will overcome. These aren't things that are permanent. These are things that you will overcome. And if not overcome them, you will embrace them and learn how to work around them and learn how to utilize them as fuel for what you're building. And this is only going to make your purpose even more significant, honestly. I'm even picking up on something here where, like, we talk about your ancestors giving you some sort of strength to back you in a certain vision. Some of you are also very beautiful in this pile, by the way. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter. Somebody is very attractive. Okay? Why are you meant to be alive? Because your beauty is impacting people, whether you know this or not. Somebody in here, I'm listening to the audio back here with the trumpet. Somebody could play a trumpet or like a horn instrument or something about that is significant. Maybe you have a very significant voice, okay? And it's like a trumpet. Some of y'all are like, some of you are waking people up. Pile 6. Why are you meant to be here? Because you're waking people up. Like you are one of the people amongst a group of people that are waking up the collective. Because this whole trumpet thing is like, you're getting people in order, in alignment with their higher self, but also with source, with God. Yeah. And whether you know this or not, this is something that you've had ancestors do in the past, and you are a part of that group as well. For some of you, it's not even like on any type of religious basis or anything like that. Some of you could have like very God-fearing, God-loving grandmothers and grandfathers, and these are the people that are backing you on the other side. That is very much so a thing. But I'm also picking up on something here about like you just being yourself and being in your divinity and healing and being a beautiful person. And maybe even telling others about your story is enough to inspire people into their own divinity. People are inspired by your story. All you have to do is be worthy, like know that you're worthy of what you are about to receive. Pile 6. Like living in your truth and knowing that you're worth everything that you receive is important here. Because some of you are really going to impact a lot of people. Some of you are also going to impact your bloodline. This is what I was trying to say. I don't know if I even, like, what the heck? I don't even know if I got to what I was trying to say. But another thing that I was going to say is there could be somebody in your family currently or somebody in your energy currently that you're not talking to, that you don't get along with, or that there's some sort of like riff taking place with. And for some of you, you might be like, I don't want to talk to this person. I have no interest in talking to this person. Like, I don't want to talk to them. But for somebody else in this pile, whoever this person is, you will gain the stability, the strength, the healing needed to communicate with this person and to forgive them, or like to apologize to them, to make amends with them. You're going to connect with them in a way where it's like, it's your justice and theirs. And for some reason, that's significant. Like you're meant to stay here because some of you are going to see karma play out for somebody in a way that will make this person see you in a light where it's like they never knew that you were this kind. They never knew that you were this healed. They never knew that you were this wise. Like, if this is someone that was judging you prior or who just had their own vices and issues and things like that, something about your existence and you changing and you becoming who you are is really going to impact this person. You being yourself is really going to impact your family. Yeah. For some of you, this person's going to feel guilty because especially if this is like a family member. For some of y'all, this could be a parent or an aunt, uncle, sibling, doesn't matter. Some of you have someone in your energy where it's like, because of how you show up, you completely change this person's perception of family. What family means to them. How they've treated you. Like something very magical. You might even make somebody feel like less regretful. I don't know why this person has regret. Or like less, like I talk about you needing to stay here. Pile 6, you may do something that's going to make somebody else stay here. Yeah, like some of you may inspire a family member or someone in your energy to stay. After a period of them feeling guilty, them feeling sad, them feeling depressed, them feeling unworthy. Some of you will heal yourself enough to heal somebody else in a way where they'll start to heal themselves too. Like I'm getting something here about them healing themselves too. What is that about with this family member? For some of you, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. You or them. Yeah, for some of you, this person is going to see how intuitive you are or how in alignment you are. Like, I will say there is a level of like regret here again, or sadness. I'm picking up on addiction. I don't feel like you have an addiction. Some of y'all are dealing with someone that has an addiction or had one. And something about your existence might make this person feel like, oh my gosh, why am I addicted to this? I need to stop. Or they'll go, yeah, I'm getting, for some of you, somebody might go, why am I addicted to this? Or like, I'm so embarrassed, I shouldn't be doing this. And again, it's not like you're shaming this person. I'm just getting like, you choosing to level up and become a better version of yourself may actually make someone else feel proud and ashamed and aware at the same time. Like they're going to be so self-aware after seeing you go through whatever changes you're going through. If you keep persevering, there's no way this person will not learn from this. Yeah. Why are they meant to stay? You're teaching people. You're teaching people. Yeah. You could be teaching children or teaching people's inner children. Some of y'all are going to have kids if you don't have kids already. Some of you are meant to have kids as well. But I'm getting something here about you teaching people. Either teaching literal children or you're teaching others inner children. Like that it's okay to heal. That we're all human. That we all need to grow. We all need to learn. Nobody's perfect. Yeah. That if you choose yourself and you choose to heal, that you'll heal your bloodline. That's something that you may teach people as well. Some of you are going to take risks if you choose to stay alive, which I hope you do. Some of you are going to take risks on opportunities that you never even, like right now at this point in time, you may not believe is possible for you, or you may not even think like I wouldn't move there. I wouldn't do that. I don't even have that in me. Like I wish I could do that, but I don't think I can do that. Some of y'all are going to do things you don't even think you can do right now. If you choose to keep going. And those things will be so significant. Like life-changing for you and other people. I can't stress that enough. Yeah. You're an inspiration for many people. Yeah. Like, you're karmically meant to be happy. The universe wants you to be happy. As long as you stay this course and keep healing and keep growing and keep teaching and keep sharing your knowledge with others, but also just being a good example for other people, I'm getting like you are being rewarded over time. All right? Yeah, you're helping people realize that they can heal too. So that's all that I have for my pile sixes. Pile six, I enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance.